I'm gonna start a brand. It's a long time overdue. I've been procrastinating the living shit out of it because I'm fucking scared. I'm scared that it's going to fail and I'm gonna be embarrassed and it's gonna be a waste of time, money, all the above. But fuck, I don't know. It's good talking, Dylan. Damn. I don't know why this video is hard to make. I do all sorts of weird random fucking shit all the time. Why am I like scared that I have this idea of a business and if it fails then I don't know, like why I shouldn't be embarrassed of that. I don't know. I can't even explain in my head. So I forced myself to sit down and I typed out in my notes app reasons to start this and if it like makes sense. And maybe once you guys see this video, I'll probably only have in this video I want to end it by putting in a order for a sample, and maybe once you guys see this video, probably let me know if it's a dumb fucking idea, because then I'll only be out, $100 or something, and I can stop there. But let me hit my ideas here. So the brand is going to be called Creo World. So originally I wanted like Creative World. That's taken everywhere, obviously, and then I looked up, and in Latin, Creo is I create, so I thought that would be really sick, and honestly, I think it sounds even better, Creo World. So this brand, the tagline is going to be View Your World Creatively. I will touch on that later, and I'm looking everywhere but the camera because I'm fucking nervous. I don't know why I'm fucking nervous. This brand is going to be for creatives and entrepreneurs like myself. Like this, I'm trying to hit my type of people, and that gets right into reason number one why I want to start this. I think it is so important to surround yourself with like-minded people, and you can just actually talk about your creative ideas and they understand. Because like if I go talk to, I'll throw my family under the bus because they won't care. Like if I go talk to my brother, he works as an engineer, which he has a happy life, so I'm not dogging on that. Or let me use my dad too, he was also an engineer. If I go talk to them about these creative ideas, it means like nothing to them because they don't understand what I'm talking about. But whenever like I went home and it was June or July and I had 3 friends at a coffee shop and we were talking about all these different ideas. This is kind of where I confirmed this idea to start this brand, was with them, and we're just talking at a coffee shop and the ideas are flowing. We all understand kind of where we're coming from, shooting the shit creatively, honestly. But I also have all these different like group chats with different videographers, creatives, entrepreneurs. Like what if I could just centralize all that into one big free community? And then it's just like even for this, to start this brand, I sent out a text to like 10 different people to get feedback. I'm like, the idea of this brand then is I'm going to have like a Discord where that's centralized, and then I could just be like, I have this creative idea, and I throw it in there and just get all different perspectives from different people. So that's the main idea behind it, and it'll be a free community, and that solves the problem where a lot of the people that want to join my subscription that can't because it's not free. This is going to be 100% free, and then the monetization part will come out of the product that goes to the brand. So it's almost like if you want to support me and my idea, you can use the free community and then be like, hey, show a little support and buy something from the brand. It's that's the thought. I don't know. Reason 2 is I want this to be a passion project that is self-funding. I'm reading off my phone if you can't tell, because I think you guys know at this point my brain's fucking ADHD mush, self-diagnosed ADHD mush. You always gotta note that I'm not a doctor. I want this to be a passion project, like a self-funding, aka sorry, friends texting me. So I want this to be a passion project, like a self-funding passion project, and then hopefully turn profitable in the future. So this will give me like the avenue to create all the like crazy random ideas I have in my head for brands, but then it cuts out like me having to get them to approve the budget, or like there's a lot of brands where I want to make more deliverables for them that month than what they're paying for, but like, as a business that doesn't make sense. I'm not just gonna give them free stuff, because then I'm just giving them a weird standard of like, oh, he'll give us free stuff without getting paid. So that's like, this takes all that out where now I am the budget. I'm the one funding it, self-funding. And then the product is going to be vintage hats. That's what I'm starting with. So just then like I can sell the hats, like I was saying. If people want to support me, then I take that money, reinvest it, and it's like it's paying for me the money coming in from that will pay for me to get more hats so I can shoot more creative stuff and ideas I have in my head. So it's just self-funding my like artistic ideas. So yeah, I don't know if any of this is making sense yet. Number 3, I'm going to read this exactly how I typed it because it's short, sweet, and right to the point. I fully own this, so I have full creative freedom to do whatever the fuck I want. Period. Number 4, I know everyone and their brother has a clothing brand. Okay, I think this is what I'm most scared of it failing, is because everybody and their brother has a fucking clothing brand at this point. It's very oversaturated, and I just don't want to be another one to make it and then just be sitting on 100 hats or whatever because it fails. The reason I think I can separate myself from this oversaturation is niching down, and just like every business, you need to find a hole in the market and fill that gap, or find a problem and fix it. This said problem or gap is, I don't know of any brands that are focused towards creatives and entrepreneurs like us. The only brand that comes to mind is Squid Hoss, and they're still mainly focused towards gym athletic apparel. So that's why I'm this is going to be for the creative. Whenever I go to shoots or Olympia or the Arnold or wherever, I want to rep this apparel, and then if I see somebody else repping, I'm oh, that's a fucking creative. He's in the circle. I don't even know how to explain that. I don't think there's any brands out there focused for mainly creatives, because that's what I identify as, and then also turn entrepreneur, I guess, because I run my own business as a video editing creative production agency, and now hopefully this, and this kind of lets me get, I have a lot of entrepreneurial juices. And I know entrepreneur is a fucking trigger word for whatever reason, but I don't know what else to use. And, all right, I'm just yapping on that. But I think you see what I'm saying. There's a gap. There's not a lot of people going towards creatives and entrepreneurs. That's what I want to hit. Those are my people. And there's a huge market out there too. So number 5, why hats? Hats are a one-size-fit-all because I'm going to do snapbacks. So whenever you order, not to throw this company under the bus, but Nersha, they just sent me some sweatpants and a hoodie. They need to estimate how many smalls, how many mediums, how many larges do we want to have in stock to sell, and then you're just hoping, this amount of people that wear a large are going to buy, this amount of people, you know what I'm saying, where a hat is a one size fits all. So my quantity, whatever I order and whatever I have in stock, my little sister wears the same type of hat that I wear. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I want to go vintage style. Here, actually, let me grab something. And like I said, I want to go vintage style hats. One, it matches the aesthetic of everything I create. I think it would be a cool brand, and vintage is timeless. This is my favorite hat that I own, and it was my grandma's hat, and it's still in style today. It's honestly the coolest hat, the most in style hat I would say I own. And like I was saying, it's vintage never goes out of style. Until I'm proven wrong, I live by that. So I took inspiration. Shout out Old Oak. I love this colorway. I've been wearing this everywhere, and it's almost now I almost feel like I'm dogging on Old Oak when I say this, but I'm not, because I'm saying they made a fucking awesome hat. But I'm if I'm going to wear a hat in every single video, why not be my own one? Then it's just free promotion every single video that I post on Instagram or YouTube. But yeah, again, shout out Old Oak because I love the hat, the style, the color with the side. The only thing I'm going to change is I don't really want it to be this is 5-panel structured, where you can see this right here, and it's just kind of high on your head. I want to go, also shout out Nothing Fancy, I want to go with the 5-panel unstructured, so it's got a little flap to it. It gives it more of a vintage feel. And then I also wanted to just shout out Nersha again because it is the colorways that I really like. And then I obviously am going to do the green underbill because if it does have a green underbill, it's not true vintage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why did I fucking talk like that? All right, I jumped around a lot there. I think I hit all my points. Number 6, cost of entry would be very low because I can do everything on the creative studio. Right here's my white backdrop. I can shoot everything here. I can do all the product photos, product videography. I can shoot myself as a model. I can get all my friends that I use for models for other brands to go shoot. Obviously I have that ability. That's what I do for a living. I have a creative production studio. So that is completely cut out. Obviously my time isn't free, but if I'm doing it for myself, it's, yes, you see what I'm saying. So the only costs that I'm going to have that I will be funding myself are hat production and shipping. And I've already been talking with a lot of manufacturers on Alibaba, and I've got some people lined up. Website subscription, I'm probably going to go through Shopify just for ease of use. Website sales fees, which I didn't realize how fucking large those are. And that's that's going to go a lot into the pricing, which whenever you see the pricing of the hats, I'm starting to realize how hard it would be to be profitable with this too, with the margins. That's another reason that I'm really fucking scared about this, and maybe it is a dumb idea. Packaging and supplies, shipping costs, which again was more than expected. And then down the road, ads managers, people to push ads for me, because I don't know anything about that. But luckily, my best friends over at TVG, that's what they do for a living. So I'll, maybe we can work together if this actually goes to plan. This is a long yap session, by the way. Bear with me. And then number 7, this is the last, at least written down idea that I have. I've been pushing YouTube really hard, obviously, and the huge thing on YouTube is like the founder story, all that good shit. People have to have a journey to follow along with. I theorized that starting this brand, even if it fucking fails, it'll help my YouTube growth, which, like I always say, that's not my big goal. My big goal is just to document my life. But if I happen to be able to get it to grow, where then this can be a source of income, that would just be a fucking dream come true. I think it would be cool. And then in March, I'm going to move to a new apartment. I want to get a cool apartment, similar to like what Zach just moved into. I want to get a like split level loft where I can set up my gym in the corner, my bike, which you guys can't see. I keep pointing to things off screen. I think that I need to have something. I need to have more of like a storyline that people can follow along with. The like creative production studio, it jumps around to so many different, I had like 12, 13 clients. I kind of pulled that number out of my ass, but I had a lot of clients last month. It's hard for you guys to follow along with that. For this, like this video right here, I'm talking about the one product that I'm going to do, the one community that's going to be based around that product. I don't know. I think it will help people follow along. I hope. To wrap all this up, and I'm sorry, this is such a boring video. I wouldn't even fucking watch this if it weren't me, but I want this documented, because again, that's the purpose. I went to Alibaba, I found a supplier. Actually, it's 3. I locked it down to 3 suppliers who supply hats. I am locking it down to one guy who I'm talking to on WhatsApp. I'm going to put in a sample order tonight I'll pop it up on screen. I sent out a bunch of logo ideas to my friends. It's going to be this colorway with green underbill. Like I said, the 5-panel, soft though, not structured, so it's unstructured. It's going to have Creo world across the front, view your world creatively under it, and then Roman numeral 2025 on the side, because that is when the first one will be launched. And I think Roman numerals are fucking sick. Shout out Quinn92 for getting me addicted to Roman numerals. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this a lot more in the future. I'm fucking nervous. I'm fucking scared. Also excited. Oh, and I was gonna say, I'm going to do this in a smart fashion. Another thing I want to touch on. You guys thought I was done. So last thing I want to touch on is last month was my all-time high month. I hit like $11,100 some dollars through my creative production studio, brand deals, blah blah blah. This month it's fucking plummeted. A bunch of shit went wrong, where not even really went wrong, just a bunch of clients reached out, like my 4 top clients basically reached out and are like, we need to put you on hold because of internal issues we have. And they're like, it's nothing you did, it's just all internal stuff. And I'm like, I want to be able to not have to, which I'm not talking bad about my clients. I fucking love you guys. And I think most of them I'm still going to continue to work with them in January. But me being put on pause in December fucks me. It takes me from making over $11,000 last month to making, maybe $5,000 hopefully this month. So it's like, I want to take out that variable, being like, I have to rely on nobody for that. Obviously I'll have to rely on like a manufacturer, but I'm relying on myself to plan ahead. So I want to cut out that variable and be my own back end, where I am the business, I am the creative, and it just, I feel like that will give me some more security. And I'm going to be smart with money. I'm going to limit my budget to around like $1,000 for this. And the way I see it, this is a passion project. I just want to be able to create things for myself, and it's a creative outlet. Other people, this is fun for me. Other people spend, fucking $1,000 on ski trips and ski supplies and snowboards and whatever. I'm spending $1,000 on hats in a business that I want to start. Low cost of entry. That's worst comes to worst, I lose $1,000 to have fun and create some videos I wanted to create. I think I just talked myself out of being scared. Has my belly been showing this whole time? Oh fuck. I don't know, man. My brain's a mess. Wish me luck, guys. Fuck. Peace. Ah!